Want to see more cool videos on our channel? We do, so press this bell and enable to send notifications.
Number 7. Strutt's Desert Pea. The Swainsona formosa, also known as Strutt's Desert Pea, is an Australian plant named after English botanist Isaac Swanson. Strutt's Desert Pea is definitely an unusual-looking plant. Doesn't this plant just look dangerous? The desert pea is a slow-growing, creeping plant known for its bizarre yet sort of attractive flowers. The flowers are bright red with leaf-like petals and purple-black bulbous centers, known as the boss. The leaves and stems are greenish-gray and are covered with fine hairs. The fruit is about 2 inches long, and each fruit yields 50 or more flat, kidney-shaped seeds at maturity. Since it's native to Australia's woodlands and open plains, the desert pea plant is remarkably resilient and can withstand extreme temperatures. In particular, the desert pea tends to flourish after a rainfall, but it also does well in full sun, along with nutrient-rich, well-drained soils. Number 6. The bleeding tooth fungus. You'll love the bleeding tooth fungus if you love things like the show Dexter or the aftermath of the Psycho shower scene. Anyway, this fungus can be found in North America, where it is more common in the Pacific Northwest. The liquid on most specimens does in fact resemble blood, but can also be in light pink, yellow, orange, or beige in color. Here's the thing. This fungus is not considered toxic to humans. It's just inedible. This unique mushroom obtains its inedible status due to the taste of its flesh and juice, which are described as acrid or extremely bitter and peppery. Number 5. Resurrection plant. Selaginella lepidophylla, or better known as the resurrection plant, is a species of desert plant in the spike moss family. As the name suggests, the resurrection plant is known for its ability to survive after being almost completely dried out. During dry weather in its native habitat, its stems curl into a tight ball and uncurl only when exposed to moisture and water. The resurrection plant is native to the Chihuahuan Desert, and common names for this plant include flower of stone, resurrection moss, and dinosaur plant. Since it can't accumulate water in the stem and root, it dries out quickly and curls into a tight ball, with a small amount of water stored in the center. Curled into a ball, the resurrection plant appears to be red, but it's actually only dormant. Its metabolic activities are reduced to a minimum during the period of dormancy that lasts until the next rain, which can be years. This plant is sold as a novelty item as a bare root in its dry state. It can be revived with only a little water. After watering it, the plant turns green after just a few hours. Number 4. Elephant foot yam. Have any of you guys ever heard of elephant foot yam before? If you have you ever tried it? Elephant foot yam is a tropical tuber grown primarily in Africa, Southeast Asia, and the tropical Pacific Islands. Because of its production potential and popularity as a vegetable in various foods, it's often raised as a cash crop and is mass-produced. The plant is harvested for its corn, tuber, and smooth stalks, all of which are edible and apparently have plenty of health benefits. This plant is given its name because its fruit is quite large and resembles the foot of, and you guessed it, elephant. The stems can be 3 to 6 feet tall, but the corms are the really enormous part of it, as it can weigh all the way up to a whopping 55 pounds. Number 3. Devil's finger. Clathrus archeri, also commonly known as octopus stinkhorn or devil's fingers, is a fungus that can be found all around the world. Native to Australia and Tasmania, this plant arrived in Europe sometime during World War I with wool shipments or military rations. Well, that's at least what the fungus experts theorized. In North America, it was probably unintentionally imported with bamboo. Anyways, do we need to say that it's still a weird-looking plant? This fungus erupts from essentially an egg when it's young. It forms into 4 to 7 long, slick arms that initially stand up straight and attach at the top. The arms then unfold to reveal a pinkish red inside, covered with a dark olive gleba, which is what contains the spores. Once it's fully grown, of course the plant smells like rotten flesh. The odor, combined with the plant's color, is thought to attract flies that unintentionally spread the spores, and thus the whole cycle begins again. This fungus is considered inedible. But someone out there has tried it, as the taste is said to be horrible. Seriously, who'd think of trying to put this stuff in their mouth? The eggs of this fungus are the only part that's pleasant to eat, as the eggs reportedly taste and smell like radish. Experts say that it should only be eaten in extreme survival situations when no other food is available. How much money would it take for you guys to taste this plant? Number 2. Buddhist Udambara. In Buddhist legend, the Buddhist Udambara flower is said to bloom every 3,000 years, and the last time was before the birth of Buddha. In real life, it's a little more common than that, but the flowers are known to be very long-lasting, even bouncing back after being crushed. In 1997, it was spotted in a South Korean temple and reported as a celestial event on the Chinese state-run media. In 2010, the rare flower was also found under the washing machine of a Chinese nun. She initially thought it was a collection of insect eggs, but noticed it bloomed into a flower the next day. All I ever find there is lint, and if I'm lucky, a few grimy coins. Number 1. Doll's eyes. I might need some therapy too after seeing this last plant. The white baneberry, which has a creepy appearance explained by the nickname doll's eyes. It has deep pink stems that produce berries. These are white with tiny dark purple dots or stigma scars located on the end that look like black pupils. Because of these stigma scars, the berries have the appearance of seriously creepy doll's eyes. So that's where little Chucky got his eyes. Which plant did you think was the strangest? Do you know of any others I missed out? Let me know in the comments section down below. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please let me know by clicking the like button. Do share, write a comment, and don't forget to subscribe so that you can catch up my next video.